So I got some bad news for the Skyline. So a while ago I was driving and I just saw a bunch of smoke come out from this area right here. And turns out it's coming from my valve covers. So then I took off the oil cap just to see, and there's just a bunch of smoke coming out. So I did a compression test and found that cylinder 6 was low. So the other 5 cylinders, they're at, like around 150 psi, but then cylinder 6 was around, I think it was like 110 or so. So that's a pretty big difference. So I'm suspecting a blown ringland, meaning the piston is cracked, which basically means I gotta do a full rebuild. But at least it's winter, so I'm not gonna drive the car much, even if it was running good. So I'm gonna pull the engine out, rebuild it, forge internals and stuff, and do some upgrades while I'm in there. So more on that smoke that I was seeing, that's blow-by coming up through the pistons. So all the blow-by is coming up through the valve covers and coming out the breathers here, which I just left open, and it kind of just shot all over my hood. That's all oil. Even if you do leave this open, a healthy engine wouldn't shoot anything out, except just for a little bit of air, but that's not a big deal. So that's why I got these valve covers on. I just wanted to try something out. My old one's still over there. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but it'll come back better. And actually got my cams ready. These are the Tomei 256 cams, 8.5mm lift, so it's pretty mild. So I got that, and should go well with my intake. I'm also going to be doing like a standalone ECU and stuff. Maybe I'll do a turbo upgrade. I'm not sure if I'll save that for next winter, so we'll see about that. So for tonight, I just want to get the engine ready to pull out. So I gotta take off the bumper and the headlights, pull out the radiator, drain the fluids, take out the wiring harness, that kind of stuff. So that way I can start fresh another day and pull the engine out in just a day. And I also gotta organize the garage so I can find a place to put all these parts. So I'll save you all the trouble from watching me take this stuff apart, so I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so I got everything pulled out. So like the radiator, all the intercooler piping and stuff. And we got the cherry picker hooked up, ready to pull it out, so here we go again. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Oh, there we go.
Can you start? Oh, okay.
What?
Pull it back. Okay.
Is that enough?
You're kind of smashing the clutch. That's fine. Go up again. Back now.
Back?
Yeah. Okay. More up.
Something's dripping.
Just a bunch of coolant. Whatever, keep going.
Now I gotta clear this.
In there.
Alright, engine is halfway out, and of course I made another mess. I never drain a block, I don't know why, but almost out. Okay, engine is pulled out of the Skyline, and it came out pretty easily. There's plenty of room to work around, and yeah. If you remember, I rattle canned this engine bay, but it's still holding up really good, so I'm just gonna clean it up, and that's it. So I just gotta pull the transmission off and the flywheel, then I can put it on the engine stand. Take a look at what went wrong, the RB25. Like I said, I'm suspecting a bad ringland in cylinder 6, so basically it just needs a full rebuild. which kind of sucks. It was a little too early for that, but I guess it's a good time to make a little more power and forge internals and all that. So that's it for this one. We got the RB25 on the engine stand, and yeah, I'll save the teardown video for the next one. So if you want to know what really happened to this engine, stay tuned.